Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here with part 12 on Test Drive Unlimited with the Platinum mod installed. We're going to be playing through as far as we can with this until the end of October. But if you watched last week's episode, you'll know the plan for this week is to go and buy ourselves Pagani Zonda to add to this rather lovely fleet of supercars we've got building up here. We might have to move the Audi out of the supercar garage so that we've just got these more exclusive cars. Anyway, we need to go and get hold of the Pagani, and the idea is to do some of the people missions. I don't really know what to call them, giving people lifts and that sort of thing, which I don't believe give us any money, but they do help us progress through the game, and I believe at the end of it, if we do all of them, we will unlock a car. Anyway, let's head on down to the Pagani dealership to go and buy ourselves a Zonda. So, here we are at probably my favourite dealership in the game, because not only does it have a row of Zondas, but it's also where we bought our Spikers, of course. So we bought both of these in one go, actually, at one point. Actually, they do look good in the black and the orange. Don't know why the grille on that keeps breaking when I scroll to the next vehicle. Anyway, we do have a selection of Zondas. We can go with the Group B C12, the Group B C12 Roadster, the Group A Zonda F, the Group A Zonda F Roadster, the Group A Zonda Cinque, or the Wire, but that's too expensive and I don't want it, really. I don't know, there's something about Zondas that are just cool. So we could, of course, go with the Cinque, but I think, yes, it's available in white or white. So we can pay $1 million for that. 220 miles an hour, 3.4 seconds, 670 horsepower. So it's got more power, but it seems to have exactly the same stats. And the thing with the Zonda F is, well, one, we can get a Roadster version, which is cool. And two, it means we can choose options, which I think is doubly cool. I mean, I do like the Cinque, it's cool, and maybe we need to buy it at some point as kind of part of collecting cars on this game, but I feel like the other thing is it's in more other games, I think. So I think as we've got the Roadster, we should probably go with it. Now the question is, do we want black wheels? It kind of depends what colour we're going for. So we've got the dark green, unpolished black, black, dark grey, silver, white. Dark red, which looks quite nice, red metallic. I did actually spec one of these up before, and I think the red metallic was my favourite. It's just like a nice deep colour, which we don't get on many of them. The green is also very nice, but... Or we could just go mad and paint it bright yellow, but I feel like a sort of... I feel like that just, it just works. It's a really good looking car. I don't want to spoil it with a ridiculous bright colour, so I think we will go with the red metallic. Red metallic with... Hang on, if we go with... I just want to see what this looks like. Yellow on yellow. I mean, that is a spec. Or we could go... You can go blue on blue. Or yellow with blue. That's actually quite interesting. Can we go orange with... Orange and blue? Orange and red? Because the thing is, if you go with red, then what do? Do you go with a... You know, I guess a white interior is... Because red's a bit... If you went with like a white car, you could probably get away with a red interior or something. The thing is, there's so many options. I feel like the external colour is what we're going to see more of. So yes, we could go with like gunmetal grey and red. It would be like a really smart spec. I feel like, well, that was my favourite colour, and as we don't get the option for a white interior very often, we can either go down that route or we can go with red on red, which I think is a bit much. Yeah, sure. Well, we've just spent a lot of money. Definitely well spent. I mean, look at it. We've now bought 3 cars from the same dealership. The white looks a bit grey out here, actually. I kind of liked it with... Anyway, it works well, because when I test drove it before, we had red with the red interior, which I think was probably a step too far. Sounds pretty good. They've got that kind of whirring noise in the background as well, which is very Pagani. You've got the engine, and then you've got the... sort of in the background. They've got the sounds right. It's very nice. Right, anyway, I could drive this about aimlessly all day. I think we should probably go and find something... Well, one of our missions to do with it. One of the people missions. Because they're going to be effectively... Okay then, they're going to be effectively just a chance to, well, have a nice drive in the Zonda, I think. So let's go and find the first one. So, some of them are car specific and require particular classes. This was just vehicle with 2 seats, so we can do it with the Pagani. So any that we can, we will. These missions are so weird. So we have a driving O-meter. So if we crash into something, the passenger gets rather upset. But yeah, like I say, I don't think you get any money for these, but it does help you progress through the game, and I believe there is a prize car. I know I keep saying that. Anyway, this first one is 1.8 miles. I say no. Oh, there is a timer. I forget these are actually timed. But I think they're relatively straightforward. They are if you go the right way. Well, that was quite easy. We're there already. Could have been a lot faster. Yes, you get +6 clothes coupons. Right, anyway, on to the second one. You don't want to carry a bag. Well, you can't put it in the Zonda. There's no boot. This makes no sense. I don't want to carry my bag down the road. Let me get in a Zonda where I can't bring my bag with me. Whoa. Anyway, quite short little 1 mile drives these, so we can probably get through quite a lot of them. I'll do as many as I can of the ones that don't have any specific vehicle requirement, and then we'll see about the others later. But it's good to have a good crack at getting some of these done at least, because I haven't really done any of these yet. So it's good to have a good start getting through a few of them at least. But yeah, that's the second one done already, basically. So, oh. Well, 2 out of 30. There's quite a lot left to do. Let's go on to the next one. That one didn't count as perfect because of the taxi we hit kind of after the end. Right? Anyway, let's ignore that and carry on. Anyway, they're all 1 or 2 miles, like I say, so we can get through quite a lot of them quite quickly. Oh, avoid the taxis. I think I hit that one. That's definitely how you do that corner. Hopefully that counts as perfect. 3, perfect, yes. Okay, on to the next one. That's literally the same person that we just gave a lift to. I'm not even looking at the timers on these, I don't think it's even close. Because you can theoretically do it with any vehicle with 2 seats, so if you do it in a Zonda, you can manage it easily. Right, 4 successful. Let's see what the next one is. Alright, on to another one. Really racing through these. Really, as we keep getting coupons for clothes stores, maybe we should go and buy some new clothes. New outfit. That's something we haven't explored yet on... Can I restart? That's something I haven't explored yet on here. Could have been faster. How rude. Right, let's do another one. Oh, this one's 4 miles. And we've got a 90 driving meter, not... I think they're usually 60, aren't they? Anyway.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Please turn around.
Whoops. No. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try and go the right way and not have a crash. That would help. And that is another one completed. That's not gone well. And another mission down. Right, another one. I'm losing track of how many we've done actually, so I will check. I'll look more carefully at the end of this one how many missions it says have been completed of this sort. So we know where we are. But it turns out, using a Pagani Zonda as an Uber is no problem. I mean, it was rather expensive, although I did just see I still have $700,000 left somehow. Well, because I had many more before I bought this, I think. No! I did not touch that bus. Right, let's try that again. Almost got wiped out by that blue SUV already. It's a good start. That was close. And here we are. I didn't check how many we had done. Just because it was annoying me, I'm going to redo the one that I didn't get a perfect score on. Because of hitting the taxi at the end. Partly because it's the last one in this city area, in this little city area here at the bottom of the map, that that you can do in any car. So I'll do this one and then see which missions outside of the city are available before coming back to do some of the more specific ones that I have a vehicle for. That I have a vehicle that I'm allowed to use for. Things like the MX-5 I can't do. I mean, MX-5's cheap, but I think I've run out of garage space.
At the next intersection, turn right.
So I better not buy one of those yet. Anyway, let's try and do this without crashing this time. Oh, there we go. Frame rate drop. Does that count as perfect? Yeah, and we've done 8, so we've nearly done a third of them. Okay, so a lot of those similar ones, these kind of ones with this symbol, seem to be car specific. There are some somewhere that aren't, but I want to see what the difference is between these and these. So let's try this one, which you can enter in any car, just to see what it is. But if it's separate from the 30... Okay, so this is a more traditional hitchhiker style thing rather than... But it is essentially the same mission. I don't know, we probably unlock something different for these. So for the other ones, we were unlocking clothes shop vouchers, so it'll be interesting to see what we get for this one. And whether it counts towards the same 30, I doubt it. I think it's probably a separate thing altogether. It's also further, it's nearly 9 miles. No! You stupid police car. And we start again. Almost hit by another police car. Well, at the rate this is going, this is going to have to be the final one. No, it's not taken quite that long, but... Yeah, hopefully there's some more of the other ones we can do in the Zonda. But if not, that's fine. We can do some of the more obscure ones next time, maybe. But it's not too bad if we can get... It'd be nice if we could get... That was close. 10 of them done, just so that we've done a third. That was too close. Oh no, police car. Why do they do that? Yeah, it does sometimes pay off to be slightly more careful if the time limit is reasonably easy to keep under. I mean, I'm still driving it ridiculously fast, yes. Not doing anything overly stupid. Right, yes, that's only one of those, and we get the same thing. So I'm not quite sure why it's different. It's at further distance. Anyway, let's go back and see if we can find any more of the other style giving people lifts missions. Any that we can do in the Zonda. Hopefully a couple more so that we can get to 10. Oh, okay. I was going to say it let me into that, but it didn't. We need a classic for that one. So it turns out I have done all of the ones I can do. Okay then, in the Zonda. But we've done nearly a third of them, and we've had a go at the other style of Uber mission. Let's call them Uber missions. It's the easiest way to call them. They're taxi missions, effectively, aren't they? But anyway, yeah, as that is the last one that we can do in this car, I think we might have to leave it there for today, and then, yeah, we'll carry on. We've done nearly a third of them, like I say, so I'm quite pleased with that overall. So, yeah, let's head back over to the garage, well, to put our Zonda somewhere nice. I'm going to have a bit of a rearrange, hang on. Okay, garage is sorted. Shuffled some cars around, moved the Audi out to the other garage, to the other house. OBS decided to crash whilst that was happening, so hopefully everything that was recorded previously is okay. Anyway, we now have the Aston here, the two Spikers, then we have our Pagani, then Lamborghini R2 Italian Roadsters, then the Lotus and the Noble, the two British cars at the end. So yeah, we've got quite a selection in here now. Obviously these three all coming from the same dealership, so I do need to try and vary what I'm buying a little bit. But yeah, next time out we'll do some of the more specific, we'll do some more of those Uber style missions with the more specific models, anything that I do own. So we'll work through those and then do some of the hitchhiker style ones as well, maybe. So we'll do one more week of those, and then after that we'll see where we go the week after that. Possibly doing some more races and things to save up for a third property, because that's kind of what we need at this stage, because I think we've got, if I just check the list quickly, I think we've got 12 cars, and I've got a 4-car garage and a 8-car garage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we've got 12 cars, so I think that is full. So yeah, we'll do another episode of Uber and Hitchhiker missions, and then the week after that we will do some events and try and save up for a third property, or trade one of the properties in for something with a bigger garage. We'll see, but that's definitely the next thing to buy, in order to buy some cars to do some of the more specific requirement races and missions. But yeah, that is going to do it for this week's episode here on Test Drive Unlimited with the Platinum mod installed. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.